What's up, family? Welcome to the Toe2Toe Sports Show, where we talk about everything from football to baseball to basketball to boxing. And oh yeah, can't forget about our dogs and gators.
You never know what you'll hear from KB and Steve-O, and you'll never know who you'll see stopping by to kick it with the guys.
So make sure you check us out live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube Live. Peace.
You know what I mean? I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
What up, folk?
What's going on?
We
What's
got.
going on?
I can't call it, man. Can't call it. You know what I'm saying? We back and we back and we back and we back and we back. Hey,
The music ready. I ain't even got the box
you know what I'm
geared up.
saying?
Got a new setup coming up soon, man. I can't wait to reveal to everybody. But yeah, man, you see I'm sitting back, fat cat kicking it. My boy KB's over there. It's baseball season. Y'all see how we rocking it. Yankees and Braves. Everybody can't have good taste, so I ain't gonna hold it against my boy. But hey, you know what it is. KB's, what you been up to, man?
Man, look, I literally can't call it, man. I have been chilling with the fam, getting stuff straight with the life was lifing, but we back. Yeah, man, back good, ready to go. Energized, rested, all the good things, all the good things.
Hey
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
it's always a blessing to hear, man. Yeah, man, same old same, man. After football, we all know we kind of take a step back sometimes and go do the family thing. A lot of end of the year stuff, school stuff popping off, spring break coming up. And that also means when the new year rolls around, baseball season, man, draft season. So a lot of things still popping off in sports that we're gonna cover, but y'all know we need a break from y'all sometime. But we back, we refreshed, and we ready to go. My boy, draft season, man. NFL draft coming up.
Yes,
Who going
sir.
number one? This might be the first draft I think a lot of people I would say have really anticipated in a long time. If I'm what's it?
Oh,
Ah,
let's hold on before we start. We got to bring on our guests, man. You know we can't do this without
oh, yeah, we
our
just got
boy in the
Manny
building.
dancing in the background. I forgot.
Hey,
What up? What up?
you know what I'm saying? We got to bring in
Salute the service.
Kels. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations on retirement. The newly retired Kills.
Something like that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Starting career number 2.
Who
Oh
is
yeah,
this
for
starting
sure.
trouble early though? Somebody say, "Yo, family, so what did UGA player get caught speeding this week?" Um, the hate is real, and we ain't go back.
It's
We ain't
true
even go
though.
back 10 minutes, and we already taking shots at UGA. But it's all good though. You know how it is. Yeah, we did get 2 players I think caught speeding. About 2 weeks ago, last week. One of them. Nitro Tuggle, one of the promising young wide receivers we had. I think they caught him doing 102 in his Hellcat. And then another one that's kind of been, I don't say swept under the rug, but he got caught the same day. The kid put his Hellcat, I think, inside an apartment complex, so he hit an apartment
Mm-hmm.
complex or
Oof.
something like that. I don't really know the backstory behind it or what really happened. But um, yeah, man, being a Mopar enthusiast myself and owning
For sure.
a couple of different Mopar cars myself.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna say I understand, but at the same time, these kids shouldn't have that much power, man. I couldn't imagine myself at 2019,
That's the
2021
thing.
having that kind of power and driving them kind of vehicles because I know
Mhm.
now I go through tires like crazy because I'm a fool. I can only imagine at 2021 the the level of idiocracy I would probably reach in one of them
Mhm.
cars. Stupid stuff I'd probably be doing in one of them cars. And yeah, I don't know, man. I just think that these kids gotta make better decisions, man. I would love to say that, you know, this isn't a trend with UGA, but man, come on, at this point, we'll have people killed and everything behind these cars, man. So these kids has got to take better care of themselves and care more about themselves. Just take responsibility, man. Just slow the fuck down. God damn, just slow down. That's all I can tell you. Doing 102 and only, I don't know where he was at when he was caught, but they caught him in Athens, Clark County. I've been out there. There's nowhere out there I can open up my car and feel comfortable doing 102 miles per hour in Athens.
True. True.
Yeah.
In Athens,
No,
Georgia,
true.
there's nowhere I can. 16 getting to Athens, maybe, but again, Georgia State Patrol and Athens, Clark County sit out there. I went out there for a G-Day game a few years ago, no, a UAB game a few years ago. I got a friend that coached the tight end coach for UAB, and leaving the game, I got pulled over, and I wasn't even speeding. I was in my truck. I was in the pickup. I knew I shouldn't drive my car, so yeah, man.
Still got
Mm-hmm.
pulled over.
Man,
Yeah, I don't know what's up with them boys.
we still gonna kick Florida ass though. I mean,
Hey,
I
look,
don't care how fast we go. We ain't gonna lose to them.
all I'm saying is history has a time. History has a thing of repeating itself, and I'm not getting too ahead of it until it happens. But I just know the last time Florida made the national championship in basketball
Oh hell, here
and
we
won,
go.
the football team was right behind it. I'm just saying, history has a thing of repeating itself. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm just saying the writing is on the wall. We got a freshman quarterback coming into a second year with an offense with the people around them. The storyline is looking real familiar. So go ahead over there with the UGA, and I feel it in your chest. I know your stomach a little funny because your quarterback, you don't know who's gonna be throwing the ball, you know who's gonna be throwing the two. You don't know what's going on. I get the nervousness when you see this logo, what they doing on the basketball court, and what they might do on the football field. I get it. Y'all was saved by a freshman quarterback getting hurt. I get it. I get it.
Of freshman quarterbacks getting hurt, ain't he still hurt?
Yes.
We ain't played contact football, and his ass already on the sideline.
Hey, he's not on the sidelines. He's walking through. He's just not doing as much.
About it, bro. Your quarterback soft as Charmin. We ain't worried about it, bro.
He ain't lost yet. He ain't lost yet, though.
In the bullpen, because boy, look at him.
Oh, we do. We got two in the pulpit. Don't worry. Look, man, we got backups on this team.
Did Miami put 40 something on you at home?
Last year, game one. Yeah, that's a totally different team.
At the crib, live, great seats, video.
Hey man, last year, week one, that's fine.
We play week 4, right? I think it's week 4. We play right or week 3. Week four.
Okay, so you ain't got no excuse this time. And we didn't play till we play November 3rd. So
yeah.
You going 0 for 2 again, my boy. I hate to tell you.
I don't care. Right now it's Gator time on that hardwood. We got 2 more.
Yeah,
2 more.
What y'all think about the girls, man? The girls, I thought South Carolina was gonna lose yesterday for real.
Woo, me too. Me too. But it got good. Who?
Here goes this narcissist.
Let's get it.
Look, he ain't in the Jeep this time. I don't know what's going to happen.
Wait, I don't know. Tony,
he in the penthouse. He in the penthouse.
I've known this man 12 years, bro. I ain't never seen this nigga act like he acting now. What you did? I don't know what y'all did to bro in Miami when y'all went to that game, but he ain't been the same since, bro.
He ain't.
He
Tony
ain't
acting different. Tony being different.
Not at all.
He said, "I'm
tired." What's going on, my boy?
That man, cool, man. What's going on with y'all?
Hey man, we finna get into it, man. We want to talk about it, man. Is Stephen A. wrong or is LeBron wrong? God damn it, we don't talk about it but one time.
Look, man, I'm done.
You asking me?
Yeah.
I ain't saying one of them wrong, man. Neither one of them wrong. LeBron ain't wrong. Stephen A. ain't wrong. Even if LeBron didn't like his comments about his son, which I
I can understand that from a father perspective, but you also kind of, you, the way you went about things is unexpected to think that no one will say anything about your son because like the way you got your son in the league, which is ain't nothing wrong with that. But somebody gonna, I mean, this man is at the end of games. People, Bronny, MVP. I mean, come on, we know that, and he's not that good yet. So
Right, and I think that's what compounds it. Rather, I ain't say combined. That's what compounds it because you made that statement saying that man was what better than half the league or some whatever he said. The LeBron said his son was better than half the
He's
folks.
better.
Right?
He's better than some guys in the league right now. Which,
yeah,
I
if
mean,
you go
now
down the list, probably
No,
and look,
he's not. Stop
and,
that.
but
Stop
look,
it.
but look,
the
Stop
man
it.
in the G League putting up 39 kills. You need to stop this.
Stop this.
but
Stop
look
this.
though, and
I'll
then
let
this,
him go. I'll let
and this,
Tom go. I'll go next.
and this the thing about LeBron. You're LeBron James saying that. So if you're LeBron James saying that, you play in the league for 30 years, and you the one that know how good your son is. So you saying that holds a lot of credence. I know he probably was just, just talking, whatever.
you
But
gotta put. I think you have to put into context when he said it at the time too. And don't get me wrong, it's probably when he was doing real good in high school. When he was doing like you got to put in the con. He didn't say it like when he got drafted out of USC. He said when he was a high school player, probably had a good game, and was just hyping his son up type thing. I think folks are taking stuff literal, and it's like, fam, like relax.
but but he can't go on there and tweet that if you're
Yeah, that's
LeBron.
LeBron.
I think you
Yeah, you
can,
can't do that.
but I think that the revisionist history of it, that now when you go back and you pull up the tweet and you read what he said and ignore the date in which it was said, now you
Hold
going
on.
back and looking
Hold
at
on.
it
I
two
have to.
years later,
I
and
have
it's
to jump
like
in. I can't.
clearly no.
You can't. You can't use that because LeVar Ball said the same thing about his sons better than Michael Jordan and Steph Curry. Way
Who
before
said that?
LeVar Ball. Remember, he used to go on his rants talking
Well,
about
they better, he got
But
a
yes,
better rapper.
huh? But
His son
but
a better
but
rapper.
but we talking about the NBA. We ain't talking about rapping right now.
But we know,
We
but
ain't
we
talking
knew,
about rapping right now.
but we
What?
nobody took that serious.
Huh?
Like
Right
nobody
after
sat
No,
back and was
hold on,
like,
hold on, hold on, hold
like
on,
you
hold
know
on, hold on,
what?
hold on, hold on, Pat.
LeBron.
Hold on. Pat Bev did take it seriously. He told the first game when he
Pat
stepped
Bev,
up, but he said also NBA players did as well. I'm not saying that he like listen, the whole
yes,
thing going back to the question that was asked, they're both wrong. Stephen A was wrong for saying about the context of him as a father. That's the only thing that I have a problem with Stephen A. Smith said. But LeBron, I understand you can hype up your son, you praise him, and everything else too. But he got to go through the growing phase. My biggest thing that everybody is missing out of all of this, Bronny didn't have no time to play in the college because he got hurt. He had a serious cardiac arrest. That's going to take time to come back, play ball. Then we come to the NBA, develop and stuff like that. Okay, first game, the moment and everything like that. I'm cool with that, but now like the minor things is bothering me about it as a whole. You're telling him he can't play away games, he only can play at home games. Like the little minor micromanaging stuff is annoying to me. And as
now
Stephen
I
A,
do.
he's just he's doing his job because he got to talk about Bronny because guess what? He's in the NBA.
No,
That's a
he ain't
part
got
of
to talk
his
about
job.
Bron. He don't have to talk about Bron
Why he
as
don't?
much. I'm just saying it's a
What
choice.
other
Like
55th,
it's a
what other 55th overall player we done talked about them with?
He wasn't supposed to be the
there's
55 overall player. That's the thing.
Now,
no
if
he
I'd have
was
been 56,
no
I'd have sued their ass. If I'd have
no
been
like
56 through the rest of the,
you can't.
if I would have got picked behind Bronny, I would have sued their ass for coercion. Because there's
No,
no way you telling me he better than me. What the man averaging in
no,
college?
hold on. Again, you have to pull up the numbers of the people he was drafting around. They all had similar numbers. Bronny wasn't an outlier that was just like them random dude. They all averaged around the same amount of time. People that was drafted in the first round towards the end had similar numbers as Bronny in college. So
So
you
you saying
can't
this
just
draft was just ass all together? It wasn't just
it
Bronny.
might yeah, like
It was
sometimes it
terrible.
just is what it is. Like
It's terrible.
sometimes the depth is what it is. And when it's top heavy and when you look at guys in the background, like let's just keep it 100. Like out of all these analytics, he is right now the Michael Jordan of our time, right? As far as LeBron, he's the guy, he's the face, he's the legend, all that. In the prime, majority of us that are talking about this wasn't alive or even watching basketball to know who Michael was beefing with and the media and all that stuff. Like time has changed. Everybody wasn't kissing Michael Jordan ass in his career. There were some people that I'm sure
Yeah,
that were
they were.
talking.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
No, but I'm saying
No, he had some
what I'm
issues
saying
too.
is that
man went
he
up to
had
the referee and told the referee to make a call. The referee called it.
LeBron has that power too with certain reps. He's earned that. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
if LeBron ever
But
did that, y'all
but
Tony nailed him to the cross.
but it's different because now we have mics on the court and things like that. We have people reading lips and
Yeah,
the iPhone from the 300 level. Like the times are different. But you have to look at it as a whole thing. Like right now, LeBron is where he is, and Bronny getting drafted where he got drafted makes sense. At the end of the day, like people can say, like, yes, he got drafted to the Lakers because we know what the situation was, but him being drafted isn't a reach compared to the people he was around. The people who came out the year he came out is not a big reach. And the only thing that I don't like what Kel said, is the going up and down, up and down. Now, you put LeBron, I think, is partially wrong in the sense of you put a target on your son's back. However, people talking about Bronny isn't new for that family. People have been talking shit about Bronny since he was in AAU. It's been a thing. It's not new. So him being in the league, like that's a normal thing. They knew they were gonna get heckled. Even their daughter can get heckled in the crowd, and they know just to laugh and let it go. They've already shown video of dudes on their back, and they just let it go. This isn't new for them. I think the issue is, like what Bron said, is making it personal about his being a father and putting him in a position. It didn't matter when Bronny could have came out. He could have been a first round pick. He could have been a free agent pick. No matter what happened, if Bronny was playing in the NBA or G League, he's going to get talked about because he's LeBron's son, period. And they know that. But I think putting him on the G League on Monday and then playing on the NBA Tuesday and then G League on Thursday, that's where you really amplify it. Because even though there's no 55 picks being talked about, ain't nobody else doing that I know of. Now, it might be somewhere, but I don't know that any guys in the G League are G League active and NBA active. Like they're playing NBA minutes and playing G League minutes. That is different. And because when you do that, of course, you bring in the opportunity for people to talk shit. I think if he was just in the G League and he was playing, it would be totally different. But I think when you bring him and you're showing favoritism because nobody else has that setup, and he has that set up on his dad's team, and his dad's friend is the coach, and like that's where I think the issue is, and I think that's where Bron messed up and set him up. I understand bringing him in for like a 3-game stretch here and there is cool, but he needs to be in the G League playing if he's going to play.
The man needs to be in the starting lineup. Put him at 2, goddamn it, and move Reeves to 3.
That would be the stupidest thing.
The man in the G League scoring 39, 40. Let Brandon
Isaiah Thomas put up 80 in the G League and can't score 10 in the NBA.
Every time Isaiah Thomas goes to the G League, he put up 50, 60.
The one thing I do gotta say about all of this, the maturest one of all of them is Bronny. Literally, he's the only mature one because he's like, yeah. Because even so, but he's saying like, okay, I know I have to get up here and work. Even after he scored them 17, he's like, I know I got to continue to put the work in and everything else. He's knowing what he's supposed to do,
and
with
also
his craft. Go ahead.
And also another thing that people aren't taking into account. People act like they've never had beef with somebody or didn't like somebody and had to interact with them. When you have two people who really don't fuck with each other,
facts.
The smallest thing blows it up. Like you laughing too loud. You laughing too loud at that joke. Like everybody else can laugh, but you nigga, watch your mouth. And that's where true. It is with Stephen A. Skip versus LeBron. When LeBron does something, it's if Bronny did something and the guys on any other podcast, any other show criticize Bronny, fine. But when Stephen A, you do it, watch your mouth because I really want to punch you on your shit, but I can't.
A should have tried LeBron. He should have tried.
No, he did. He did.
Do something. If you feel that kind of way, do something, nigga. He should have told him that right there. You're in the third quarter of a game, LeBron. If you feel that kind of way, you'd have walked up on me over here. Do something. If not, go sit your ass back on the bench. What you think LeBron would have said? I'm just saying. If he stood up and said, "You ain't gonna do nothing," go sit your ass back on the bench. What you think LeBron would have said?
You hear me? Stephen A. did right. LeBron, that was a HOE move. I'm not going to hold you on that because you're in front of all these cameras, and you're still in the middle of a game.
I'm gonna try. I'm just saying, don't ever put me on the spot like that. I'm gonna try you right here because you got way more to lose than me, and I ain't talking about just this game. So put your hands on me if you want to. I said you better take your ass back over there and sit down.
And that's the only thing I do not like that social media had twisted. It's like, oh, well, you at the game, he confronted you, you ain't do nothing. It's the third quarter by going to fourth quarter. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Like, really? Man, one of them gonna do that. That's why, like, LeBron knew he was.
I bet he wouldn't have walked up on Vernon Maxwell like that.
Yeah.
LeBron definitely know what he was doing because he knew that you go out there and
listen,
muscles up and it was gonna look like you checked Stephen A. We all
right.
Listen, Vernon gonna fight everybody except for Hakeem Olajuwon.
Right. Yeah.
But that's what Stephen A understands where LeBron is and where his brand is, and he knows nothing's really going to happen. Right now, it's just two guys who literally can't do anything to each other, and the only thing they can do is just talk.
But at the end of the day, got the talk ability. He can jump on the podcast every now and again. But
he don't like him, bro.
Stephen A. Stephen A. the one who got the platform to talk every day, not LeBron. I ain't saying he can't. Yeah, he can jump on the podcast, but I think LeBron just trying to pull. To me, he just trying to flex, trying to make it seem like if anybody says something he don't like, he gonna be able to roll up on you. This is how it gonna work. Especially when he get to the end of his career and he already talking about going into management. He don't want y'all to be doing him like
that's
Look how y'all talk about Jordan and y'all talk about Charlotte and Melo them can't win and all that old shit. LeBron telling y'all he ain't for the criticism.
That's gonna hurt him if he gonna try to become an owner. That's gonna hurt him.
Don't talk about him. I'm just telling you.
He didn't say that. He don't say that. He don't say that about the other people. There's other people podcasts I see talk about LeBron, Chandler Parsons, and all of them. I've seen every other podcast. He don't address all of them. He just only address someone they don't like.
Yet, Kel. Maybe he just ain't ran into him.
He reads and look at everything.
Stephen A. is the biggest voice, and Stephen A. has.
They pay that man how much? $100 million.
Yep. He has his opinion. He got his opinion about LeBron, Jordan, and all that, and. LeBron just don't like when somebody don't say what he wants them to say.
LeBron is unquestioned GOAT. I don't know what.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the man scored more points than anybody else in the league.
What's the next topic? Lifetime Career Achievement Awards.
Everybody else that ever played in the NBA,
and that's great. That's great.
He's the greatest of all time by default. So we'll move on. We ain't got to talk about that.
He should be.
No, we're not. He's not the guy. Let's stop.
Because this is not showing I create the narrative and I control it. I'm gonna pull a Stephen A. No, I'm just playing.
That's a LeBron control the narrative. That's LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron, he better control the narrative. He got the power. At the end of the day,
control that camera over there, young man. You okay?
I moved something. I had to move something.
Oh, my bad. I thought you fell over. Why was it damn KB with that?
If I move, if I fell, it'll be a scene over here.
You heard a lot more noise.
It'll be a scene. But yeah, I think like somebody said, I think what we're seeing now is guys, LeBron don't need the media. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't. But I don't think, if you pay attention to hip hop, right? Then a guy, Elliot, he's a music journalist. He's been complaining about how the new guys have been getting all the interviews and people don't do the sit down interview with the guys anymore. It's kind of like where we're seeing now, like Stephen A. First of all, a lot of the players don't message you anyway. They don't like you. So a lot of that credibility is not there, is non-existent. They know what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't know if I would say that. I
don't think a lot of them do.
I don't see him chopping it up with them. I ain't gonna say that.
Back in the days, yes, he did. There's been interviews of them together. So right,
I'll dap up. I had a manager at my job that I couldn't stand. If I saw him on the street, I would push him over, and I would shake his hand and, hey, how you doing? And I would easily run him off the road.
Stephen A. move, he real comfortable. After what you were saying, if he wasn't comfortable in moving how he moved it, I would feel differently. But the man be out. The man be taking.
Ain't nobody gonna beat him. Ain't nobody gonna beat up Stephen A. Smith. It ain't that. It's not that level.
What's it? What LeBron roll up on him for then? If you ain't gonna put your hand on him,
because he can't. Optics, and you can't. He can't.
Made it look so bad for LeBron. Good God,
he can't. He can't put his hands on Stephen A. because Stephen A. gonna sue, and it just would look bad. It just would look extremely. And it wasn't that serious. Like as a grown man, like if you ain't your family ain't threatened, you ain't threatened. You know what I'm saying? You're on, like you say, Stephen A. I work for Disney. LeBron career outside of sports is what made him a billionaire. He's not about to risk all that over Stephen A. Smith. Like,
that's true.
It's not worth it. But you still have to tie that conversation. I would have did in the third quarter. There definitely would have been some after the game type stuff, but it is what it is. If it's on your chest, on your heart, sometimes you got to get that shit out.
And why it had to be the third quarter? In the third quarter.
The third quarter, yeah.
Optics, because he could.
I don't think
like Stephen A. said. All you had, you could have said, "Hey man, I need to talk to you after the game." He said he would have stuck around. They could have had a conversation, and if he felt offended, Stephen A. would have got on the first take the next morning and literally said, "Hey man, I apologize. I shouldn't have said that."
They
blah,
didn't
blah, blah.
say shit bad, but the boy can't shoot.
But regardless, Stephen A. would have respected it, and he would apologize.
Yeah, no, I agree.
On air the next day.
I agree.
So
he did slick apologize. He did apologize. He just backed up of it. He did apologize initially, but then he went back and everybody put a battery in his back.
You made me look. I can't do that. They gave me $100 million. I can't look like this.
No, people put a battery in his back after the apology, and then he went back and then was like, "Well, you know what,
$100 million, Stephen A. Why you backing down to this? You got $100 million. Hey. You got an NBA contract. Talk your shit."
LeBron would have swung. He would have been a billionaire.
Right. That's why I would have been calling LeBron all kind of names. They'd have played that tape back and said, "That nigga Steve a fool." You just see what they said?
Right, yeah. Hey, this is the truth. This is the truth that he has never been. Correct. He has never been.
Brandon, he's killing on the G League right now. He's the best player on the G League team. Oh my God. What do you mean? The man scored 35, 40. Let me pull up these stats from the last G League game.
He scored 31 times in the world.
The man was at USC killing them.
First of all, he wasn't killing nothing at USC. And then he wasn't ever pulled up stats from anybody in the G League ever, which shows it's plenty of players be killing the G League.
Was a 4-star prospect.
We just don't know account.
And nobody's had this level of autonomy to where they can shoot that bitch 40 times a game if they wanted to, and nothing's going to happen to you. I mean, what are you going to do?
Listen,
like other players are trying to get to the league. Bronny's like, nigga, I'm here on my pit stop. My daddy then went out of town, so I'm here to play with you niggas.
If I was the Hawks or any other goddamn team, I'd call their bluff. I'd have drafted him that night. What you gonna do? Y'all don't put out this statement talking about he can't go nowhere but the Lakers or to the Suns, knowing the Suns weren't gonna draft him.
Well, Golden State was going to take him.
I would have took him. Golden
State said they were going to take him, but out of respect for the whole father and son duo, they didn't.
Nobody. What you gonna do?
Bronny can shoot. Like, he has a skill set. Again, I don't think it's as developed. I think we're seeing. I think if he can shoot, I think he can shoot fairly well. He could shoot better than LeBron could at this point in his career. He can shoot the three ball.
That's a fact.
100%. He can shoot better than LeBron. But
LeBron as a rookie wasn't shooting no threes.
Not like that. Not on a consistent.
That's all they do now. Because LeBron came in what 06, 07?
LeBron shot percentage wasn't that great. Mid-range and threes. He was a strict slasher.
LeBron had Ilgauskas on his team. It wasn't about threes back then. That's why. It's a whole different game.
LeBron was not throwing Iggy. LeBron was not throwing it to Iggy in the post like that.
Yeah, I mean, but
LeBron was telling him to move.
Iggy in the post
LeBron told him to move. He would go and dunk and keep it moving.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Steve. If you was 18 with the stature of LeBron James, are you going to go shoot threes? No, you're not.
Hell no, I'm dunking on everybody.
Athletic, you're faster than everybody.
The game wasn't calling for that. You got people now that are Wemby side. What Wemby out there doing? Shooting rainbow threes. I'm just saying the game.
The
shoot threes.
The game has changed now. Yes,
but Bronny is a 6'2" point guard. Like, let's keep it into context. Like, he a 6'2" point guard. That's better than
Hallenberg is 1-2, whatever that boy name is in Indianapolis.
He like 6'5", 6'6". He's not no.
First of all, he's not a rookie. What rookies are we talking about other than Amen Thompson?
The game has changed.
That's about it.
Zachariah shoot that thing.
Sorry, I think that's about it. Really.
Zachariah connect.
Oh, well, connect, but can't
Yeah.
play defense to save his life.
Aight, yeah.
But you're talking about a handful of guys that's being talked about from the
Are the
draft
Lakers gonna
period.
be in the play-in or not?
You say who?
Are the Lakers gonna be in the play-in?
As the avid Laker fan on here, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. They shouldn't be
You
in
know
the
what?
play-in, but
If they do,
got.
it's because of Luka. It's Luka team. So don't forget
It's-
that. Don't forget that part. That's why I told it later. This Luka team now. So don't forget that part.
Hold on.
If they were
Like-
LeBron team, they was in second place.
No, huh? Luka was on the team at that time. You do
Luka
realize
took
that, right?
It was
over.
LeBron
They done went to
team.
hell.
But no, to answer your question seriously, I really
Luka
don't
play no
know.
defense.
We shouldn't be in the play-in, but we have the second hardest schedule.
And
And
Luka don't play no defense.
don't put it. Just don't put it on Luka. They all don't play no defense when they get a lead. There's no reason why you should.
You need to stop this.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be honest.
LeBron's 67 years old. He's still out there locking them up.
No. Let's be serious here for a minute. We barely won that Pacers game off some luck, and then you give up a 12, 15 point lead with like 4 minutes to go.
Because Luka
Like,
wouldn't guard
No,
damn body.
it's not even about Luka, but it's more
switching.
of
Everybody
hold
who get the
on,
ball switch on Luka. They call for a switch every time.
But-
So they know
but-
Luka can't
but
guard
let me ask-
nobody with two left
But let me
feet.
let me ask you a question. If they switch on Luka and then LeBron don't guard his guy, and then they live over for a wide open three, who fault is
LeBron
that?
trying to compensate for 2-3 people out there.
You can't do that. Like, listen, I can live with somebody, and I saw like the whole sequence. I went back and watched the Bulls game. They was 11 to 14 from 3-point range.
Luka's still way back there in the background. He should have been up there trying to guard that
Like,
ball. To get that
You know
ball
what I mean? 11.
No.
That was
11
LeBron,
of-
man.
You know what I mean? Listen.
LeBron.
11.
What you said? That was LeBron, man?
Yes, that
Yeah.
was.
It was.
Yes, that was.
LeBron lost that game.
That man went playing LeBron. Y'all need to stop.
But
That
hold on,
was
but
LeBron, man.
but-
LeBron threw his hands up when he shot that half court shot. That was
But-
LeBron, man.
But when people say that, okay, and I put 100% blame on LeBron for this, and I'm not talking about the game. We already know that. Whatever you have that issue with Dwight Howard or somebody like that, you need to go get a good big. You need to get a big man. I'm sorry, like
You
Oh,
gave
what?
up when to go get that.
No.
Luka
No.
playing defense playing ass.
I know you still have Dwight Howard air shake, still can shoot and do all of that in
Who?
the fan. Dwight Howard.
No, remember
It's
they
the
try to
whole
get the
thing.
boy.
Leave his
They
ass
try to get the
alone.
boy. They try to get the guy from Charlotte. He failed the physical,
Oh, yeah,
so they
yeah,
reversed the trade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
get,
was
I get, I
rough.
get, I get that part, but
Mike
You
Williams would have
still-
been different.
but-
man.
So-
I agree with that.
but
So I
then,
mean, they
I
tried.
agree too. I agree too. But since that didn't happen, now you have to come up with another plan.
well, you
then
ain't
you
got
go
nobody
get-
you can go get.
Yeah,
Cam Jones and
you-
make something for
You
the
got
long-
Lynn. We got Lynn, and then it's like, oh yeah, we know he don't play no
Who?
defense. Alex Lynn, exactly.
Man, please. Hey,
I'm
Kevin, you
saying-
need to stop that.
No. What I'm saying is, I agree with you. But Dwight Howard is a capable big.
No, he ain't. He capable of what?
You
Being on
tripping.
Atlanta Housewives? Stop this, Kel. You need to stop.
No.
That man gone. He done.
That boy still be balling. You still have Cousins. You still have a couple valuable pieces to at least do a little something. I'm not saying you
Yeah,
need to.
Those guys, if you get a guy like that, you get a guy like that when the playoffs start.
You
Like
Yeah,
you ain't.
that's what I'm
you get a
saying.
guy like that when the
You
playoffs
don't
start.
want
And
the
all
right
that.
at no point in time. When the playoffs start, when the preseason start, none of that
All right,
shit. Let that man stay where he at.
You ever-
Y'all need
hey,
to stop this.
hold
Look
on,
at
hold
him.
on,
Y'all
hold on,
been
hold on.
watching.
Hold on, Landon Native.
You
Chill
gonna
out,
pull
now.
up these
Chill out. Hold
highlights
on.
from the Philippines?
Hold
He
on,
was
hold
the
on.
tallest person by 2 feet
But
every game.
back to what I was saying. That them not having no big and not playing defense, like there's no way.
There's
no
they
way
gotta
we should lost that game.
Why Luka? Why every time somebody get in front of Luka, they go by him?
Luka don't play defense. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Everybody knows that, but
Luka had a little run, but he played a little defense, and you saw the difference. And then he was like, "All right, I ain't got to do it no more." And now we saying what it
Yeah,
is.
LeBron back ain't got to do it no more. LeBron's 67 years old. Come on, man.
But I say as a whole, they end up like once they have a big lead, they just end up having turnovers and then just
Man, big
wide
leads don't
open
last in the
threes.
NBA, bro. I'm just being real because of the volume of threes that people shoot now. Big lead, a 20-point lead is nothing, bro. Seriously, you hit
There's-
3 threes in a row. That's 9 points.
Yeah,
You back in the game.
listen. There's no way you lose a 12-point lead.
Shit, we just watched it.
LeBron already said that way he fought anyway.
Now you need to stop. He a team player. That's why he's El Capitan.
Nah,
All right, so
that nigga threw a turnover on the inbound pass.
so the Lakers have 8 more games, right? I think they play the Rockets,
Lost.
they play the Warriors,
That's a
the
win.
Pelicans,
That's a win.
the Thunder,
Lost.
the Thunder,
Lost.
the Mavs.
Lost.
That's a win. The
Oh,
Rockets
shit. Bet on it. You didn't see what
over
the
the
Mavs
Mavs.
did? Think the Mavs with AD back? Oh, AD? Oh, he gonna take that game personal. Oh, AD
That 12
going
point,
ham.
that
AD
12
gonna
point
have
80.
40
You tripping?
points.
The Rockets and then the Trailblazers. So I mean, they got a
Lost.
favorable. They may lose 3 out of the next 8,
And Golden State
I
the
got
toss up.
5 losses, KB.
Golden State the toss up, even though they've been.
and they're currently
bad.
sitting in 4th place with a 1-game lead over Memphis, 3 over the rest, and Dallas. Like, there's no, they ain't no threat. I think they'll
Listen, they almost
barely
blew
make the
that.
playoffs.
They almost blew last night's game.
I think they'll get it together.
Who was on that lab? And Luka almost gave it up.
It's a whole as a team.
Oh yeah, it's a team.
I think if Bron comes back next year,
winning is Luka team. I got you. I got you.
it's LeBron, man. LeBron the GOAT, man. Just let it be.
Anyways,
All right,
But
man. Let's
yeah,
get to the NBA, this NFL draft, man. What we got? 19 days.
yeah.
What day the
What
draft?
is it?
6.
It's April 20.
20.
Oh, it's in the 24th, something like that. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man. Shout out April 24th through the 26th.
Okay.
So
Where's
Miami, y'all can start watching on the 25th, huh?
I think it's
Green
Green
Bay.
Bay.
It's in
Yeah, it's in Green
I got
Bay.
invited to represent
I can't-
Atlanta on this draft show, but I'm like, man, them draft shows, bro, we tried.
That's gonna be long,
It'd
boy.
be too long.
They drag it out on purpose. It'd be 4 hours for 30 picks. I'd be like, fam.
Yeah, dog. We tried that draft show. Though we'll do an after draft show the next day. Or
Yeah,
something.
like a highlights.
Yeah.
Tried that. But I'm gonna represent Atlanta on this show when I got invited on. So I'm gonna go and represent after the 15th pick. I might let them. They're gonna take 2 hours to get to that. So
Yeah, man. I when it comes to the draft, man, it's a lot of these guys are just coming out a lot better than they have been in like the past. Like, these dudes are really coming out ready to go day one. And usually it used to be like, oh, like the wide receiver, but now these DBs, even the linemen, like they coming in like ready. So yeah,
I
man.
think a lot more football nowadays. You got a lot of football that they play between. You got to think from the time you're in high school, like when you really get into it, all the way up to the point you get to the NFL. Now you playing 10 and 12 games, plus you got bowl seasons,
Playoff season now too. If you can make it.
Yeah, then you got playoff down. You got multiple rounds. Unless you Florida, then you don't know none of that. You just get your 10 games in and just go home. But that's the only time that you really don't get to do that extracurricular if you go to Florida. but no, seriously.
I mean, we played in the bowl. We played in 1 hour bowls. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
Thank you.
You got
it. But no, this draft, man, it's very interesting. Like, at least from
I think you have a lot of trades. Me personally, I
think so too. Like, I haven't been seeing as much. Usually, you'll kind of know like the first 2 or 3 picks. Like, I think Cam Ward going number one. To what's it, the Giants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
he's Washington State.
Tennessee,
you can stop doing that. The man comes from
Tennessee. Yeah, no, I think Tennessee and
hold on, real quick, KB. The man comes from Washington State, Tony. I don't know why you keep throwing up that damn U down there. The man is Washington State's quarterback. He went to Miami for one.
Was he the number? Is he gonna be the number 1 pick from Washington State? He gonna be the number 1 pick.
Yes.
No, he's gonna be the pick from Miami.
The man,
I know his jacket. He better have some Cougars and some Canes. He better be Cougars and Canes.
Hold on, don't forget about the JUCO college you went to too. Wherever that is.
Yeah,
get him Corner Ward too.
Throw it all in.
He gonna go number 1, man. He'll be Miami first number 1 overall pick at quarterback, right?
Billy Testaverde. In a long time.
Yeah.
Florida, who y'all had number 1? Y'all had number 1 overall quarterback? Steve Spurrier, maybe? No,
A number one overall quarterback? No. I think
No,
the
they
highest we
did
got
that.
was
none
4.
of them.
No,
We
we
do-
didn't.
we
Well, we
do all
didn't.
the
We didn't get.
big
We didn't
guys
get.
at Florida. We know that.
No, we actually recruit, develop, and then send to the league. We just
think
don't.
I
But
think the
that's
highest
the-
person
that's
was
the-
Emmitt Smith.
See,
Emmitt
all
Smith
the big
was
stuff, all the
Emmitt
big
Smith
stuff
was their
in that
highest.
state, all the big stuff in that state. You
A-
go to the Miami.
Anthony
names.
Richardson went number 4, bro. What you talking about?
Hold on. I thought Emmitt Smith was like number 3 or number 2. My bad. I know
I don't
quarterback
think
is
I don't
4.
think he went.
I
I don't
know
think he went. I
Maybe
don't
top
know.
10. Okay,
He
baby.
ain't
I'm
no
I don't
number
think.
one overall.
I don't think. No,
Okay.
I don't think any running back has been drafted higher than what? Not Saquon.
No, that's not cool.
Who's the highest drafted court running back?
I'm pretty
Am I
sure
wrong?
somebody. I'm pretty sure somebody done went one overall back in the day. You had the
Wasn't
Jim
it right?
Browns and all them days back in the day. I'm pretty
I
sure
don't think so.
somebody.
Steven
done-
I'm
Jackson
pretty sure.
has running back ever been drafted at number 1? Yes, number 1.
Yeah, I'm about to say that was a running back.
1995,
Cincinnati.
Kiana Carter.
Never heard
Who?
of
Yeah,
them.
1995.
Who?
Yes.
Okay,
Kiana
gotcha.
Carter.
Gotcha. Okay.
Who got fooled in that draft? Who took him?
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the highest drafted
I
running
was
back
gonna say the
was-
Browns, but it's
Who's
Cincinnati.
eyes?
Yeah.
I think it looks like Saquon went second.
Okay.
Saquon went second.
Saquon,
Right.
what's that? The highest, second highest?
Yeah, the second highest. Yeah, even in recent. But
I think Gurley went
but
10th. Then you had Zeke. Zeke was a top 10 pick, I think.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Zeke was number 4. Yeah,
Zeke was
Todd
4.
Todd was 10. Trent Richardson was 3.
Oh, good.
Ew.
God.
Ronnie Brown was 2.
Now, them boy, him and Cadillac had a little period with them boy.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wouldn't have took him that high, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
But I mean, I think it's interesting when you look at the NFL draft. Like, it's cool, like the Tasha like, team, whatever. But it's 100% based on team need. Like, who's there, team need. It's not based on who's the best. And I think when you look at Cam Ward, I'm not saying that Cam Ward isn't a viable number 1 pick. I'm saying, like, when you look at it, Cam Ward versus the whole Shador, right? Cam Ward has done everything that he needed to do as far as playing on the field. Then he's represented himself well in interviews. You know what I'm saying? He's shown enough swag, but not too much to scare people. He's kind of like followed the line to a top draft. And I think what separates him with Shador isn't skill wise. I think Shador is the better quarterback. But I think that stuff that comes with Shador not doing anything in the combine. He not doing anything in the Big 12 Pro Day. He not doing all the stuff, like the way his brashness, like his attitude. It's kind of like a nigga. I know y'all want me, like, you know what I'm saying, like that cockiness and vibrato that some teams may love, but some teams may hate.
Yeah, you're gonna have to back it up. So I like it.
But I mean, I love it. But what I'm saying is, I think it scares a lot of people because when you draft Shador, it seems like you're gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna have to deal with Daddy. You're gonna have to deal with, you know what I'm saying, a lot of extra shit. Versus Cam Ward is just Cam Ward and his representation. You don't have to deal with a lot of the extra shit that's going to come with it. And I think a team that maybe has them both here and here will put Cam Ward a little bit more, because Tennessee can't afford to get a high profile guy and it not work. This is going to be their 3rd quarterback in 3 years.
But they took them boy late in the draft. They ain't spend no real
Yeah.
draft. No
Yes,
draft.
they did. They did.
They ain't really invest too much. A 3rd round quarterback not working out don't hurt.
No, remember they
Wasn't it Levis? Levis was a top 15 pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Hell no.
I'm pretty sure he was pretty high. He wasn't a 2nd round. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Do your research on that one, because Levis wasn't that good.
I mean, he wasn't, but they drafted him.
Yeah.
He wasn't good at all.
Right, like they've been.
I think where does Gentry go? He has an amazing play.
Levy with 33rd pick.
30, yeah. See what I'm saying?
Okay. My bad.
2nd round.
But I think you can't miss on this quarterback. Like, you've shown that you can't pick quarterbacks, and I think Cam Ward is the best situation, the best thing for their situation, and you don't have to deal with, like I say, the extra-ness of the Sanders saga, if you will. Me, I love it, but I ain't no rich white dude sitting back scared of missing on another quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I think Cam Ward will be successful. I don't know if Tennessee is a spot. I don't know if Tennessee, anybody will be successful in Tennessee. And I would hate to see that Cam Ward goes somewhere and struggles because of what Tennessee is. Whoever goes there is going to be in a shitstorm of trouble because they don't have nothing to help him out.
So
No, they got really don't they? They got a couple pieces. They just need like just to revamp on like coaching and the other big upgradable pieces. At least he has a wide receiver to throw to.
I'm gonna say what's crazy though. I honestly think Cam Ward more arrogant and whatever than Shador.
Absolutely.
However, I agree with you. I agree with you though, but it's because of his daddy and all that. That part of him is being like elevated more, even when because Cam Ward is an arrogant like
no.
Yeah.
Like for Cam Ward, I do understand why because he has that chip on his shoulder. If you've seen this story, like nobody wanted to pick this kid up or anything like that. His dad had to help him out, stuff like that. So I get the chip on the shoulder. That's why I don't mind his arrogance because he's going to put in that work, and then he knows what it's like not to have that, didn't have all the colleges like Shador and all that. Not to say that Shador is, wrong for that because of his father and the gameplay ways, but it's just something about that underdog mentality that takes a lot of people over.
When Cam went to like even because like Cam his even though he arrogant, his work like he said his work ethic is crazy. Like I know when he first came to Miami, they said one of the receivers was throwing catching passes with Lamar Jackson. And he was like, "Where you at?" He was like, "I'm catching pass with Lamar Jackson." He said, "Lamar Jackson ain't throwing to you this year. So you got 15 minutes to get down here, or you ain't gonna get no balls from me or whatever." So, that's
I love
that
arrogant
most quarterbacks wouldn't say. You know what I'm saying or whatever.
And let's be real, man. Like if you've ever, and I think that's what separates people that talk from people who've played versus the people who sit in the box or in the stands and watch on any level.
Mm-hmm.
Arrogance is everywhere. Everybody arrogant. All of them. Every single player. Period, bro. Period. You can't be a starter in the NFL and have a career and not be an arrogant ass.
Right.
You just can't.
Right.
It's a gladiator, dog eat dogs thing.
And that's why I said that because that's why like they giving Shador all this slack when honestly Cam even more. They just it's
I think here's what I think also separates both of them. Not only the arrogance, but the galvanized, like from training and stuff like that. Like for instance, Kobe is very arrogant, right? But Kobe's like, why am I passing these motherfuckers? I'm up here 4 a.m. working out every situation and scenario, stuff like that. Same thing with Cam Ward. He's working out every situation and stuff. And then that leadership, some kind of way of his arrogance, it comes off on people as well. Like he's up there practicing, like, hey, we got to do this. Hell, when he throwing interception and stuff, he's going right to go look at the iPad what he did and did wrong. Okay, I'm doing the same thing if I did things right and stuff like that. So it's just like the little things that helps. To me, the little things that galvanize and helps a team, even when they're down and stuff like that. Because again, most don't have that.
I really think they're the same quarterback. To be honest, I think it just depends on what situation they go to. They got the same quarterback coach. I think they. I don't like. I mean, of course they're different, but if you
only
it doesn't like they both kind
listen. The only thing I need to see from Shador is him being coached by somebody else. That's the only thing I have.
Well, and this the thing.
That's the only thing I have.
And well, both of their issues are a lot of the times. I think KB said this one time, which is true. A lot of the times they did all this backyard football where they ran around until somebody got, until somebody got open. That ain't NFL football. That's college football, but that ain't really NFL football. So,
but who you got? I think, and I have to be honest with this. I love the fact that you have to blame Patrick Mahomes for this. Because you're sitting up there scrambling, looking for the deep ball, stuff like that. Here, take the little flat. No, I'm saying like the more quarterbacks are like doing it now. And I ain't saying all of them are doing it, but the gunslingers and stuff like that,
they've been doing it.
Yeah,
that's not anything new. Steve Young did it. Like they all did it. But I think the difference now is when you look at Cam Ward, right? Like breaking down their games, like all the Miami shit, all of the rivalry stuff out the window, like strictly just football. I think my biggest thing about Cam Ward has always been when under pressure and like stuff starts going correct, who do you revert into? You know what I'm saying? And that's the one difference between Cam Ward and Shador for me, because Cam Ward, the ball gets loose. He's going to look around, like you said, he scrambles, he's looking for the big play down the field. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it, because when it worked, it worked. But when it don't, you get in situations like against the Georgia Techs, against guys there where they corral and you know what I'm saying? And I'm not no shade on like that. I'm just saying how the game ended, you know what I'm saying, how they played him. It
came from KB, it was shade.
I know, I promise it's not like, and I think that's the thing with Cam Ward. I think he would kind of reverse back into that, like some of the easy interceptions. And I look at Shador versus when he's under pressure. I think when he's running, he's not running on the trying to make a play. He's running to not get hit. I don't think we've ever seen Shador in a situation where he's not running for his life. And I think when you sit back and you put it into context, when he has time, he looks impeccable. Like when he has remotely a little bit of time, his drops, his throws, his reads, everything looks fucking amazing. So when you look at his stats and you look at his plays, a lot of stuff is under duress. There's 3 defensive linemen or a linebacker running to take his head off damn near every play. So when you're the most sacked guy, but your turnovers aren't high, your completion rate is still high, you're still making deep field throws with touching, I think that stuff there speaks a lot more to me than other things.
Let me ask you a question. Who got the most turnovers out of both of them? I'm pretty sure it's Shador. If I'm not mistaken.
Shador.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I get what you're saying.
Don't do that. Now that team went.
Hold on. No. Let me continue what I'm about to say. I understand what he is saying, and you're not wrong on that. For me, even the best pass that I've seen Cam Ward throw last year, y'all gonna probably laugh, is when we was down a whole lot against Kyle. And it was like a third and 23 or something like that. That was the best pass because that's where you have to be like, okay, I can't be looking for the big play. Okay, time is against us now. I got to make the smart play. Okay, I got this out. Let my people go ahead and take advantage of it and stuff like that. Sometimes he holds the ball, and you're absolutely right. There's a lot of times where he holds the ball to where he's trying to get the wide receivers out more instead of just giving them the ball to where they can make the decision to cut in and stuff like that. So you're right, though.
But the thing about Cam Ward, to why it kind of scares me if I'm like somebody getting a quarterback, is because he did it. But I mean, like, but I'm
quarterback bad.
If I was in a position to get both of them, we're not. But I'm saying if I was the decision maker, when I look at Cam Ward, he did the same thing at Incarnate Ward. He did the same thing at Washington State, and he did the same thing at Miami. But at Miami, he had time. Like Miami, he could sit back all day and do that.
Sorry.
No, but what I'm saying is Cam Ward, what he does has been the same, whether he's had pressure in his face or he has time to sit back and throw, is what I'm saying. I think if you put Shador behind Miami's O-line playing, I think you might see a record broken, is what I'm saying. If you give him remotely a little bit of weapons, because again, Shador Sanders was the most sacked quarterback his 2 years at Colorado out of all college football. Like not out of all college. So he hasn't had the. So you're going to
like Florida. He can't recruit good old linemen. Stop, Bryce.
I'm sorry, we got an All-American which y'all get last year. Please. So again,
the person that hikes the ball, this is all.
And we had two, but we had two
boys on the edge.
But we also have two all SEC freshmen. At the end of the day, again about football. I think Shador. I think Shador.
Wait. Let's put this in context now. What you just said. You said you had 2 all SEC freshmen. Well,
on the O-line,
get paid to stay now because nobody's really freshmen that are playing. You don't have anybody on your team of age that is quality enough to outwork a freshman. You should look at it that way instead of saying you had 2 All-American SEC freshmen. You had to play 2 freshmen. You ain't had no choice.
No, Bryce wasn't the starter. He came in and got rotation and played so well that he got it. And Sawyer is a fucking All-American with a brick. And the last year and the year before that, we got another another All-American.
No.
You're killing
Are we
me.
betting on 7 wins or no?
How Steve J gonna say? He gonna say when you say this. Let's move on.
Exactly. Like we ain't had 2 All-American linemen in the last 3
Are we
years.
betting on 7 wins
Stop
for
it.
Florida or
Hey,
no?
shout out to Miami. Shout out to Miami, shout out to Miami for getting y'all All-American O-line as well. You know what I'm saying? I think Francis got All-American. I don't know what they're doing in Georgia, but shout out to Francis for getting that.
We're only going to the college football
hey.
championship representing the SEC as a top seed. That's all we doing over here.
And losing.
Don't worry
And
about
losing.
that.
And losing.
Are we betting
and
7
losing.
wins or no?
Oh, hold on.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute.
We'll go back to the draft. After the first round pick, I think it's gonna be a bunch of trades. This is like an unpredictable draft, in my opinion.
I think Tennessee will trade out. I don't think Tennessee loves neither one of these quarterbacks. They too dark. That's in my opinion. I think Tennessee does not. I'm just being real. I don't think Tennessee like neither one of them. I think Tennessee ideally wants to trade back.
So who you think gonna trade up then?
All depends on who wants it more. You got Vegas. Vegas loves Shador. Al, whatever his name has come out and
Al Davis,
told this boy
Mike Davis, I think.
Al Davis' son. Yeah, he already said it. But Cleveland got to have somebody in the bullpen. I know you gave Deshaun Watson the $230 million guarantee, but you ain't got no return on that investment. That thing over with.
I think if they
Giants,
really
are you really in love with Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston? Really? That's what
the Jets. Are you sure you want Fields to be your?
Well, the Jets too far back, I think. Right? What they pick?
They're like 4 or 5. I'm not mistaken. No, 5 to 7. I think somewhere around there.
You got to give up the farm. I don't think the Jets are in position to give up that much to jump. In my opinion, that'd be stupid because you might need that. You might be the number 1 overall pick next year. Jets. Be real with you.
The Jets are number 7. So
yeah,
Tennessee's 1, Cleveland 2, Giants 3, Patriots 4, Jacksonville 5, Raiders.
Do you know how much it would cost the Jets to go from 7 to 1, my boy?
A lot.
Honestly, like you say, I think there are people who are in better situations that should be drafted first, you know what I'm saying, or over Cam Ward and Shador. But again, it's about team needs. Titans, you need to start square one with the quarterback.
I don't think they love one of them guys.
I don't think they love him either. But
if you don't want to do, I'm trying to back. I keep Cleveland.
Look,
I dangle that carrot in front of.
But you don't have. What do you? I guess rely on Will Levis.
You can't.
You'll be right back in the top 5.
And listen,
you'll be a Philly type team where you had top 5 and top, 1 and 3 or 1 and 7.
Let's be honest. This day and age of football, you can't win without that quarterback. I don't care who. I'm sorry, like. If you need to have like a quarterback or something that can change your luck or even get you somewhere serviceable to where you can get something else, you have to get a quarterback. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you don't, yes, you can go get more capital and hit all these holes, but you need franchise quarterbacks. I'm sorry. Like
they say that Dak Prescott could be over the trade block to go into Tennessee. Do you take a Dak Prescott and then maybe swap picks?
Absolutely.
Because the Cowboys are picking what? Tell you what, Cowboys, give me your first round pick this year. And your next 2 first-round picks, give me that, and you can have the number 1 pick.
Cowboys number 12.
Oh, I jump from 1 to 12. You don't have to give me two firsts, 2 seconds. I'm gonna rob you. I'm going to rob you, but yeah.
Then you'll get then Shador definitely is going there, and Deion be here. Deion be there next year, so the year after. So
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think that. I think that NFL thing is gone, but yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be a big trade. I think the Titans don't love Shador. I think like the New York Giants love. I think they love Cam Ward. If Cam Ward, for some reason, if they can move up, I think they'll move up to get Cam Ward.
As long as you're not the 49ers.
What the Giants say? What he is? What they pick? Third,
I think, right?
Oh, yeah, 1 to 3, we can make that. Even swap ain't no swindle. I'll take that if I'm them because I can then get Shador if I'm Tennessee. But I don't know. Again, I think both of these 2 quarterbacks are too dark for Tennessee. It's just my opinion.
I totally
agree.
They
got a brand new stadium that they're opening up with Nissan as the partners.
You have to deal with the Sanders thing. Deion ain't letting him go to Tennessee, bro.
I don't think that Tennessee like neither one of these guys. You got to look at the optics. But
then you can go and get, you know what I'm saying, the pass rusher from. You know what I'm saying? You can get other guys who will be difference makers
Oh,
and pick up a
Look at the
quarterback
division. Hold on,
Hey,
and pick up Will Howard in the 3rd round.
Look at the
This-
division that
Quinn
they
Ewers.
in. Look at the division that they in.
Tennessee gonna get they even if they don't like him, they gonna get one of them.
Listen,
They gonna
this is
get Cam anyway because it really ain't no quarterbacks out there in the free agent market.
this is what I think
They
is
go
going.
get
It's
Kirk.
all unknown. It's all literally. It's all.
This
We
is-
got Kirk over here.
Yeah, I mean, this is what.
Kirk is over Tennessee.
Hold on, this is what I think really going to happen.
He'll be the best quarterback in the division at that point.
Cleveland is going to trade to get Cam Ward, and I think the Tennessee might trade for the Giants to get Shador. I think personally that's if you're going to do it that way because you said
Say it again.
I say Cam Ward is going to go to Cleveland. Either they do a swap there for whatchamacallit. Because they're 2-1, right? That's the easy swap or 3-1. Easy swap, and then I think they're
1-2,
right?
Yeah, 1-2. Yeah,
the Browns are 2.
Browns too. Where Travis go? Where's Travis going in all this?
I think he probably.
I think he goes to the Patriots.
I think so too. And then, if you can, you're good. If the Giants, you're good to move up and go get Shador.
The pass rusher.
Yeah, I think so because he'll be cornerback 2 and wide receiver 2 at the Patriots most likely.
Wide receiver 2. Oh, you got Diggs. I can see
or even 3, yeah, or even wide receiver 3 and quarterback and corner.
Well, I tell you what, if I'm the Patriots, if I'm at 3, right? If Tennessee or who was in front of Tennessee or the Browns, if any one of them is stupid enough to not take their quarterback, I'm definitely trading back. If I'm the New England Patriots, I'm trading back
for
the
sure.
Raiders because I know the Raiders come up and get them a quarterback. So if either one of them 2 teams in front of me are stupid enough to not take a quarterback, if I'm Tennessee, because I can still probably get Abdul or I can get your boy Travis at 5.
I said like this, like I said, if you do the trade, Cam Ward, this is what I'm thinking. Cam Ward and whatchamacallit, Shador is going 1 and 2. One of them probably gonna swap and go to the Giants, which will be Shador. You already have your quarterback at Cam Ward if they do it that way. Then the Patriots are going to
go hard to the draft, basically.
Yeah. But like if they're serious about winning, you're going to take what's the main thing that Garrett is talking about?
I think the Browns can get away with that because for one, if you draft the number 1 overall pick, you basically have whatever you got. I know they salaries are now slated and it's not a lot. You're going to be on a rookie scale quarter. Your quarterback room still going to be hell of a lot. You still going to have a hell of a lot of capital in your quarterback room. Because Deshaun Watson cap hit, I think, is $60 million this year.
They're gonna eat that money. They're gonna give it. They're gonna eat that money.
Yeah, he gonna have.
You
to
see what difference? Hold on. No, you see.
He gonna have to learn how to run the ball. He gonna have to do something in this offense for $60 million.
You can't because he tore his Achilles twice, so he can't do
it. He the 3rd time. $60 million, my boy. You finna get out here. I ain't got no choice but to play you.
No, I mean you see what the Broncos did for what's his name? Wilson. They ain't 80.
He still has a little value though, Kels. He can play. Who taking Deshaun Watson right now?
They released him. They released Russell Wilson is what I'm saying. They can release Deshaun Watson. Is what I'm saying.
Wilson didn't have a $60 million cap hit. That's a third of your cap. The cap is only
they had to hit $80 million for him for the rest of his contract. What are you talking about? $80 million.
But you get to spread that out. Or if I'm not mistaken, Tennessee get to take. I mean, the Titans, the Pittsburgh Steelers had to take part of that. Nobody's taking Deshaun Watson. There is no chance right now.
That's why I'm saying they're gonna. That's why I'm saying they're gonna release it and have to eat the money. Is what I'm saying. They're gonna have to.
You can't eat that. You can't eat that. You can't do that.
They did that to Russell Wilson. I am telling you, they're gonna have to eat the money. Like
either way, they are screwed.
They screwed.
And they screwed. They better go get Kirk or sign Rodgers.
You have to. You can't draft a quarterback into that situation. Nobody want to go over there and deal with that shit. And Dion ain't gonna let them draft this son.
Exactly.
That's why I said it's either gonna be the Browns or somebody else that comes out of nowhere that really needs a quarterback.
You gotta have opening. Nobody. You can't really jump up that high. Minnesota made the playoffs. But they got a rookie quarterback still.
Yeah, they rocking with that.
But remember,
they can't rock with him. He ain't ready to play. He tore his Achilles in camp. He ain't gonna be ready. They gotta go plan B.
The only teams that's really desperate for a quarterback: Titans, Browns. You can say Giants,
Giants.
but I think they're going
They
to
just
ride with
signed
Russell
Russ.
Wilson.
I think they'll sit the year.
I think
if
they're
they
not
can draft
worried about
Travis
him.
Hunter, I think they would. That's just me personally.
I think they're going to go after the defensive end and pair him with Thibodeau.
That's a
Yeah,
good.
they got four defense. They releasing defensive ends. They got so many up there already, though, bro. They got Brad Burns, remember?
Oh,
So
yeah.
give me Travis Hunter. Give me Travis to put beside Neighbors and get a cornerback to go with the D line I got. If I'm New York, Travis big time too. Give me Travis.
Travis is going. He's going to be a cornerback.
We know she like the lights.
He's going to play both.
Bring your girl with him too.
They're gonna put packages. They're gonna put packages in for him, but he's gonna play. He's gonna play cornerback majority of it.
He'll be a starting corner.
A cornerback in New York, though.
He'll be a starting corner, and he'll be the wide receiver 3.
They'll have some packages for him. But I don't think he's gonna be doing like it. Hell, everybody's fast in the NFL. Hell, everybody's fast in the NFL. I don't care how your conditioning is.
Except Reposado.
Restrepo, stop this moment.
That man ran a 4.5. Y'all should even posted that man stuff on y'all page. Y'all wrong.
He ran a 4.5. He ran a 4.9.
Ooh, Lord.
They said Des Watson 40 was faster than him.
Jared Rice ran a.
Jordan Davis ran faster than that, my boy.
Yeah. Jared Rice ran a 4.7 too. You know, right?
Okay, Jared Rice also had technique. Are we saying that Jared?
Are you
game
putting?
Speed. I'm saying it's game speed.
Y'all
That's all I'm saying is game speed.
Y'all know Restrepo was never fast, right? I don't know. I guess y'all surprised by that.
He looked fast on the field.
It was just funny. They must he's a legit slot route runner. I mean, when you look at him, the Wes Welkers, what's my boy from
Brandon Stokely? Stokely was a route runner too.
I know
all the white boy, all the white boy wide receivers, all the white boy wide receivers.
Basically,
be a slot.
Hunter Renfro.
Hunter Renfro ain't played in 2 seasons.
We got him out of the Raiders. They was like, all right, hands, immaculate quickness, immaculate shiftiness, immaculate speed. At the end of the day, you can break that 5-yard route, 5 yard. Ooh. But you can't get the 8 yards because you're getting tackled.
Yeah,
but you get that 5 yard.
Listen, boy.
Be that goal line specialist.
He's a route. He's a route runner and a possession receiver, especially when you need to move the chains.
Yeah,
that's what you need.
We want
that's what you need.
It's Justin Jefferson. That ain't.
But it's going to be instant. It's going to.
You just say Justin Jefferson. Are you
Justin Jefferson?
You're so damn disrespectful.
But the difference is, I'm calling him Reposado. I think his biggest thing where we're really going to see is what he looks like against NFL veteran, like not the guys in rookie.
Everybody fast,
like when
NFL, bro.
When it comes, because they're fast and their technique matches his level of technique, and sometimes that speed is the difference. So when you can't create the separation, or when you're a guy who's a route runner, but you're going against a real coverage corner, like a legit dude that knows them steps, it's different. And that speed differential sometimes is the big difference. Like the Tyreek Hills, he's a good route runner, but that speed is what make it different. And I think
constantly over Reposado.
But Last I think Last a little faster than him though.
He was a lot faster than Reposado. Shit.
But then that also comes back to coaching the scheme, depending on who they have.
What's his name? Restrepo. I'm gonna stop.
Restrepo.
You're not gonna Restrepo. I don't think you can scheme him.
He's a third. It's gonna be 3 or 3. If he's a third or fourth,
but not in the NFL.
You're not dealing with
the level of defense. The level of defenses you're about to see is different than that ACC ball you playing.
And even that run from behind and hit him in the back.
Like it's just not the same, bro. Like these wide receivers, I mean, these linebackers are just as fast and quick as him, and can cover. Like they're used to covering the other guys, the Deebo Samuels, and these guys are different. So I'm not saying he won't have a successful career. Like he will. But I don't think he's going. I think in 2 years you'll be like, oh shit. Like we're not saying he'll be out the league, but you're not going to be thinking about where he's playing at. He's just going to be a guy that's on the team. I don't think he's the greatest route runner. I don't think he has the speed. I think he's a good football player. I think he was better than the average guy that he was lined up against. And I think he was a benefit of a very well schemed offense against some defenses. Like I just think it was a good situation for him to be in. And if he goes to a team that isn't a short dunk and like dip and dunk team, like if it's a dip and dunk type offense, then yeah, I think he'll be fine. But if it's
he had 2 or 3 different coordinators. He had 2 or 3 different quarterbacks. Like it is still the same.
That's what I'm saying. Restrepo was
I get where you're coming from, but
whatever you think about Wes Welker, that's who X is basically.
We'll take that.
But what I'm saying is, at the time when Wes Welker was doing when that slot, he redefined the slot position because he was going against big 230-pound safeties. It was just different. These dudes now ain't the same that when Russ Welker. That's why the slot guy,
because of the quarterback that was throwing him the ball.
That's why slot receivers now are Travis Hunter.
I hate that. It's just different. Brock Osweiler got in that game. He wasn't the same. I'm just saying.
I mean, that quarterback is sorry. Yes.
They gave Brock Osweiler $180 million fully guaranteed. What you mean?
I mean, he played good with the Dolphins before he got to the Patriots. He was a Swiss Army knife for them.
And how big is Restrepo? Is he like 5'8" or something like that? 5'9"?
Hold on,
like 5'10".
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it.
I think
5'10" and slow. Oh hell no.
I think he's Hunter Renfrow, and he's less quick than Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow is quick as fuck, and that's what bought him time to make up for the speed.
Hunter Renfrow caught that ball. He caught that game-winning touchdown against Alabama, and we ain't heard from him since.
Who?
Hunter Renfrow.
No, Renfrow. His first 2 or 3 years in the league, he was a goal line difference maker because when he only got to go 5, he only had to go 5 yards,
but 5 times in the whole season. KB don't do that.
Yeah, okay. He was a good route runner, and when it has to be them short yards, like you said, what you needed him for, the hands, the short route running.
Yeah, you okay?
Nothing down.
Oh yeah. No,
nothing down the field.
No, that's my couch.
I thought
so I think it'll be interesting.
He ran a 4.8. Bishop ran a 4.8. So
a 4.8.
They said 4.9. I was like, I know he ran a 4.9.
Yeah, I raised him.
That man calm down. That boy was like 2021 now. Hold on now.
He can't run by the 4.8. It's something wrong with him. He from Miami. What happened to that Miami speed?
Hey, we didn't say this specifically him now. Hold on, we did not say specifically him. But possession and everything else was he's number one in there.
Yeah, I think when he gets his hands on the ball, he's going.
No, like Sam Brown ran like what 4.6, 4.5 in there. Sam Brown did actually. I think Sam Brown wasn't it Sam Brown?
Jesus,
hello,
that's slow too.
4.5.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
4.6 is slow, bro.
Yes,
a dude running a 4.6. If you say your wide receiver run a 4.6, they're gonna be like,
right. Worthy ran a 4.2, 4.21, 4.2.
I'm not even talking. I'm talking about the guy
that 4.44. No, I thought it was a 4.4.
Who?
Sam Brown.
Okay, I messed up.
Okay, then
that was hard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
then
better.
4.4. Yeah.
Your wide receiver, you want from 4.2 to 4.4, maybe 4.3. You talking about 4.5?
Anything outside of 4.8 is like, all right. You better be a hell of a go. Get up and get it.
Bro, you got tight ends running that.
For wide receivers,
for this generation, right?
Yes, the game is different, bro. We're not going in and split back.
No. Way too much.
No, you're going. Yes, we're talking about now. We're not comparing him to Jerry Rice running the 40. Yes, we're talking about now.
Shoulder pads Sean Taylor had on back in the day. They can't run fast.
We're not talking about. We're talking about now. We're talking about.
I just asked the question. That is all. Because I'm gonna find some people. Reason why I asked question. I'm gonna find. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna get some people from the last 4 or 5 years and ask. It's like me.
It's like me saying like I love Tim Tebow. He is a Gator legend. But listen to me, Tim Tebow running the ball against defenses in 2005 to 2008 is not the same Tebow that will be running a ball against linebackers in 2025. It just is what it is.
Somebody said Jalen Hurts ain't that but a Tebow on better teams. I believe it too.
No. He could throw the ball.
He don't got the heart. Jalen Hurts can throw the ball way better than Tebow. But what I'm saying, athletically wise, Tim Tebow was
them two goddamn all-pro wide receivers. Are we sure? I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's a better thrower. No, he legit a better thrower. Like
he went to Oklahoma. He definitely got way better.
Way better.
Yeah, he did. What's his name? What's old boy name? Lincoln Riley definitely changed old boy game. Yeah, he owed Lincoln Riley some money. I definitely say that. He
definitely can get them quarterbacks ready for sure. He can develop them. But Tim Tebow isn't. But what I'm saying is the game is different. So like when you look at the allure, and the reason I'm saying Tim Tebow is because I'm a Gator and I criticize him all the time.
We know why.
But I'm saying like when you look at how he did defenses when he played in college, he would not the whole defense makeup is just different. The linebacker makeup, Brandon Spikes is not playing linebacker. No, Brandon Spikes is not playing linebacker in college football today. He would probably be like a DN or some shit. But because I'm saying the game has changed. What I'm saying is you can't compare our old players' numbers to these players now. It's just different.
Hold on, I got something for you. Jackson Najigba ran a 4.5.
Who?
Jackson Smith-Njigba. The one that
plays. He's slow in real life too, though. He's still slow in the NFL. He did go
4.5, but he runs 4.5. But that's what I'm saying.
He's slow.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's other things that you can do, like develop route running and other things.
How tall is he? How tall is he, Kel?
Who? Jackson? He's 6 foot.
Okay, Reposado is 5'9".
He's 5'10".
So, he's 5'10".
But you're saying
that's 2 inches. That's 2 inches.
The 4.5 to a 4.8, 4.9 is.
I have a joke,
bro.
No. Like, no. Hold on, but you're missing the point where I said you said 4.4. No, I said 4.5, 4.6 is slow now. I just gave you Jackson Smith-Njigba, who's
slow. Kels, I just said that he just go get the ball.
That's what I'm saying. But you have to develop as a wide receiver, right? There's other things.
Arms ain't long as his.
Every cornerback, every corner isn't a 4-3 corner, right? Because most of them are in the 4-4 range. However, they're going to get plays open because of how the defense plays. You might be running a corner route against a cover two man, so it'll look different. So it may look like you burnt somebody, but his responsibility is the flat. So it just depends on how the play goes. But Jackson Smith-Njigba ain't burning niggas on a regular basis. He's not burning man-on-man coverage niggas on a regular basis like DK was.
He'll route you up, but he ain't gonna just take off.
He'll route you up, and it depends on the defense that they're running.
What you got?
But can we say game speed at least? Because again, those numbers.
What's he?
No.
What round you think?
I'm talking about Jackson Smith. I'm talking about Jackson Smith. Because there's a difference between people running with game speed.
He ain't breaking away tackles and taking off. He's going to get it.
He's not taking the top off the head. He's
up there. He has a vertical reach that's probably that's probably 48, 50 inches. Reposado ain't jumping like that.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Respectful gonna be like a third or fourth receiver, which is a professional receiver. If you need to move the chains.
Listen, hold up.
What you mean? I don't think
if he goes to New York,
honestly,
that'll be a good spot. Let's say Cam Ward go to New York or Tennessee, then I think they should draft his wide receiver.
But they still got Jalen Hyatt. I'm sorry, Jalen Hyatt going the Giants.
But again, you can put Hyatt. You still have Neighbors and Hyatt on the outside, but you got Reposado in the middle. You good.
Well, I think in the chat, I said Baltimore because again, you have weapons. If you need them,
right?
Bro.
Yeah, they don't. I'm about to say they don't need nobody else.
I mean, like a possession, like if you need somebody to get over.
You know what Baltimore need to do? Put Likely ass in the slot more. He's a mismatch nightmare, bro. You gotta have a quarterback who can put the ball in the right spot.
I think y'all keep saying Reposado. That shit is fucking me up.
Restrepo, man.
Restrepo. I think Restrepo he would be better off being undrafted and going to a better fit than being drafted in a 4th round, going to a team that's not a better fit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Like it may be more.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm saying like on a career base.
I don't want that undrafted chick. Y'all crazy.
But I'm sure he got NIL money, and that's the difference.
Yes.
I think
money.
I'm sure. You see when he ran that 40, they said he almost ran out the building. He ran that 40-yard dash the whole field. That was funny. That was funny. But no, I think it's really him. A player like him, he really has to go to a offense that fits. Like if he was like a chief, like a slot guy that ran it, because they do a lot of boom, boom, boom. He would be great if it was his route running.
I'm hoping
he don't need to be on the team that goes vertical. He needs to be on that.
Got a bunch of undersized wide receivers. Why the hell they want to keep?
But they're not a lot of slot guys. They're using them as their primary guys.
That is true. That's the big difference.
You need to go.
You're using Worthy. You're using Worthy, but it's because you're making them. You put him in the slot on a mismatch because you're trying to manipulate the defense to the state. Like that's why. But he's not a slot guy in their offense. If you bring Restrepo in, he's a legit slot. Yeah, they need to rehaul that off just their wide receiver core. Period. But Restrepo would be good in that.
Hold on. You need.
Hey, that's who the Chiefs need to get. The Chiefs need to get Jency. That's who they need to get on some real shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. I totally agree, but I don't think he gonna.
That's why the Eagles were who they were.
He'll go to Dallas though. Dallas not gonna let him go past them. I don't think. I think.
Yeah. We got to give up a King's Reservoir to get to him.
Dallas better go get that boy from Penn State. They better get that pass rusher because they ain't gonna have nothing.
But what you said, Steve, I think if we get a big paid wide receiver that's big and fast to go get it, we'll be fine because then everybody go back.
Arizona,
but
you have to give up the farm.
But yeah.
He probably going. He probably going.
That man said don't study. He don't study film. Come on now.
He got Pat Mahomes. You don't need study film. Just run down there. He throw it to you. You can just run down there.
Okay.
Don't stop running. Just keep running.
The Chiefs, who y'all really need to go get is that white boy from Penn State. That tight end. That's who you really need to go get.
Either him. Listen. Either him or
you got Kelsey. Got the greatest tight end.
They back up tight end good though. He's straight. He just
no. Listen.
Yeah, Gray be balling.
Yeah, he be balling.
No. Listen.
But Kelsey
two things. One, we do need a big wide receiver because once Rice comes back, then everybody goes back to their natural position because people keep forgetting about Rice. Hold on. Y'all gonna laugh. I don't think you're not gonna laugh, but if Warren is not there, let's go get Arroyo.
Who?
Arroyo. That's all I'm gonna say. The tight end from Miami. Go get Arroyo. Go get Arroyo.
We did not use him like he's supposed to be used. That boy tough.
He's a mismatch, like you were saying. Warren.
The first time, that one said that.
But no, get Arroyo. He's definitely the second best tight end in this draft, hands down.
Arroyo is what's the tight end from Florida?
Arroyo.
There's the other one. What's the other
tight ends? And we got rid of Brock and we ain't put another one out yet though. We got the best tight end in the nation coming up this year though.
What's that?
The best tight end in the nation, and he a freshman. Yeah, KB. Yeah, all freshman. He gonna be all freshman, all American. Ethan.
Are you talking about You're not talking about what's his name?
He's huge. He's 6'8". He like Darnell Washington mixed with Kyle Pitts.
Hey, listen, man.
Arroyo is Hernandez. Could be Hernandez to me.
Oh. Your last name Hernandez, he a tight end? Get rid of him.
I'm saying he could be.
Arroyo is that you gonna win with him.
He's like a receiver type of tight end, basically, but he good.
Well, did somebody compare themselves to Aaron Hernandez recently? They were like, who your draft comp is? He said Aaron Hernandez.
I think it's Arroyo. I mean,
Arroyo did that? That's crazy.
No, I don't know. That's what
that means.
One of the tight ends coming up to get drafted said that he could play a game there, and then I was like,
oh. I like it. I like it. I like it. Actually, I like it.
Hey,
I'm a great
Pro
talent.
Pro bowler, talent, difference maker. Hey,
yeah, I like it.
Okay. All right.
Arroyo to the Chiefs. But hold on, let me ask y'all a question. Where I think Junkins is going to go? Because I really think he's a good running back.
Who?
I know Junkins.
Gentry?
No,
Gentry got to go.
Junkins from Ohio
Judkins,
State.
Bro.
I know he going second round, most likely.
How you pronounce his name?
Judkins.
Y'all know I be messing up, folks. I'm from the country. I'm sorry. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a sleeper. He's a steal.
Maybe like a Bengals.
Don't let him go to the damn Eagles.
Oh God, no, please no. But we don't need that. We don't need
You
that.
got him and Saquon?
Shit, they
It's
might.
possible. I'm just saying.
Right,
What?
they picking up all these picks through these trades and shit.
Thank you.
It's
They
possible.
can literally move up and get whatever they want.
They
And
got
if you
like
let them
20.
get a difference
They
maker
got
at tight
22.
end, which I
They
think
got
is what they
22
missed,
picks in the next three drafts.
they're
or something
missing
like
a
that.
difference maker at tight end. If they go get a tight end that can, because Goddard good, but he ain't that after the catch, ain't gonna burn you down the middle type tight end. If they
Man,
go,
he was killing the whole season doing that.
but
If
again,
the Eagles smart, they'll trade for Kyle Pitts.
see, they get them a burner like that. Oh man, I mean, don't get me wrong, Goddard is good. He's in that intermediate range, but he ain't no burner. Yeah, and when you talk about
You
top
go
tight
get
end kills, you ain't
go
thinking
get
about.
Kyle Pitts. Go get Kyle Pitts
You'll
for a
take that
third.
boy likely. You'll take that boy
15.
likely up from Baltimore before you take Goddard. And
Go get Pitts
he's
for a
tight
third.
end too.
Go get Pitts for a third or a fourth and a
No, it
fifth.
don't cost you more than that. No. You right that third. We ain't give him nothing less than that.
But you get him on a solid contract, a re-sign, a cool, give him another 3
I'll be
years,
right back.
4 years. That would be smart. If I'm the Eagles, they pull that off. He's a Philly guy. He's a hometown guy.
Who a Philly guy?
Pitts.
He from up there?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. That's why
He was recruiting. He was supposed to get. He was trying to get Justin Fields to come to Florida because they're both getting recruited by Penn State. But
Justin Fields was
that's the whole. Nah, he wouldn't have at UGA either. No, I think like
we won the national championship while we actually beat
y'all ain't never won a championship with a highly recruited quarterback, and he's black, so he's not starting there anyway. We already know that Kirby don't do that black quarterback stuff.
You ain't had one.
What, the Raiders?
A black quarterback in Gainesville? Cam Newton don't count.
What are you talking about? We got DJ Lagway.
Now
He's literally a black
We
quarterback.
one.
We had Treon Harris. We had Treon Harris.
We had
the worst.
What do you mean?
Was Kirby there?
Look at these two teams and they're one black quarterback.
Man, you talking about? Did we have Quincy Carter get drafted?
I'm talking about with Kirby. With Kirby. Has Kirby played? Does Kirby start a black quarterback?
He will.
When?
We get one worse start.
Y'all had one. What do you mean? Y'all said Justin Fields for Jake Fromm.
He went worse start.
Jake Fromm just called me to quote my insurance. What are you talking about?
He wasn't the best quarterback. Hell, Justin Fields don't need a job from Fromm next season. What do you mean? The man asking for applications.
That's what happened when you go to the Bears. I told you about Caleb Williams last year, and I was right. Just let you know.
The man just started, Caleb. You don't do that. Everybody high on Caleb Williams.
Jaden Daniels looked real good as a rookie. Bo Nix looked real good as a rookie.
That's because
a lot of guys look real good as a rookie. I told you the problem with Caleb Williams. I told you. And it is what it is. He's doing what I said he's going to do. That's just, who am I? I'm just a guy who watches football. But yeah, for my Raiders, we clearly need a quarterback. I pray that Shador somehow slips to number 6 and we're able to get him. If not, I guess we're going to have to run with I don't even know who we got at quarterback. Like,
what Jazz going to do, Tony? What's up? Y'all don't need
I heard y'all replace the ETN. I heard y'all going to get Genty.
Genty, I can see that.
We're in a bad space right now. We let go of half the team. I know we're gonna stick with Trevor Lawrence because we paid him, but he ain't really good enough overall in the grand scheme of things. So just got a new coach, Duval. So I know.
Oh yeah, he did.
Duval.
Yeah, right. Duval. So we rebuilding. We basically rebuilding. It don't even matter to even have a long, lengthy discussion on it. We just in a bad space right now where let go our talent and we're gonna keep Trevor Lawrence and we just gonna not be good for a few years.
When we got that coach, that I forgot the dude name, Pete Carroll. Everything I thought for the draft and we were going to do is just gone out the window. When they hired him, I was like, I don't know what they're going to do. They're clearly. Oh, we got Geno. Man, yeah, I don't know,
Yeah, you don't
bro.
need a quarterback. I mean, Geno ain't playing bad. I think at this point in his career, he a stopgap guy. So if I could still get Shador, I would. But
Yeah.
at least you know Geno. And you got Brock Bowers that somebody who get him the ball. That was the problem. Shit, Brock Bowers sliding on the floor, jumping over 10 people to catch the ball. Now at least you can get somebody who you can have a timing type offense
Yeah,
with.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? But now what do you
I
put
don't know.
around him? Now, could you guys take that number one receiver that got from Arizona and still be good? I think
No,
so
man, I
too.
say go get Shador. Second round, if we have a guy there, go get Shamir DK from Florida. You know, boy ran a 4.3. He's a possession guy, great route runner, great size. You know what I'm saying? Put him out there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get a running back. You know, well, we need a speed guy because we got running back by committee. Like we ain't really got a guy. We need a guy. And then you can't go wrong. Our defense is actually pretty straight. I think we just need
You can get Max and
our
running mate. I'll take that boy from Penn State over there on the other side of Max. Because you
yeah.
got to think, look at the quarterbacks you playing against in the AFC. If you ain't got no damn
He's
quarterback
not. We're
or a
not.
quarterback getter or a pass rush,
I
you gonna
don't.
have a
Yeah.
problem.
If Shador's gone, absolutely.
Yeah.
If Shador's gone,
Or
but
if Shador now let's say Cam go one, Shador go two. Let's say New York for some odd reason. Who New York picked third, right?
yeah.
What the Browns
Yes.
pick? The Browns pick two, New
Two
York pick three. Let's say New York go something crazy. They go offensive lineman. And then you got four. Let's say four. Who picked four?
Patriots.
Patriots go with the best wide
Travis.
receiver on the board.
Say they
Would
get
you take
Travis.
Travis? You gotta take Travis. Travis. There's
Oh
no
yeah.
way you can get to the Raiders, but if I'm the Raiders, I
Absolutely.
might trade up to 3 and get Travis if I can. If I can give up a little, I go up and get Travis. He filled two
Yeah.
spots. Travis will be
Yeah.
your number one cornerback and your 1B at wide receiver.
He won't be. I don't know if he'll be our number one corner, but
You don't think so?
nah.
Shit, who you got right now better at quarterback than Travis Hunter? I ain't got but about 10 that I
I'm gonna
take
say
over.
we got Hobbs and we got somebody.
Shit.
We got another. Our
Travis
cornerback.
taking all them niggas spots. It ain't a spot
Uh,
Travis ain't gonna take on defense. Unless you it may be 5 cornerbacks in the league who Travis won't go take their spot right now. I'm just being real. It ain't that many guys like that that's just locking you down. Like right now, if you like, who's the number one cornerback in the league? Sauce?
Nah. What's up, boy from
Stingley?
Nah. From the Broncos.
Oh, Surtain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Surtain. Yeah, he ain't taking that spot. He ain't taking Sauce spot.
No, I'm looking at the roster.
Bro, he gonna be a number.
We got Eric Stokes.
Yeah, he just picked him up. Yep. Georgia Dog. His mom and them celebrate. They changed everything black and silver at their house.
Oh,
my mom went to high school with his mom. That's how I know them. So
we got Jack Jones. Yeah, he's not gonna start over Jack Jones, but he'll be at number 2.
Yeah, Stokes will go to the slot.
Yeah, he'll be at number 2. And I'm fine, but I'm fine with Travis being the number 2 corner. You know what I'm saying? And then wide receiver wise, he would be number 2. Him and Jacoby Myers.
Kel said he had to go, y'all. His Wi-Fi, he ain't paid for no Wi-Fi. His prepaid Wi-Fi card was up. So
that's fun. But yeah, man, I think I'm looking forward to it. Who our team will pick up, man. I think guys. I think my Gators look overall. I see DK getting drafted. I see. It's gonna be interesting to see where Big Dez goes. 440 pounds.
No, it's not gonna be interesting. He shouldn't get drafted. He out of shape, KB. Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'all.
No, he's in shape. No, he's in. Bro, he's
no, KB. No,
bro.
No, KB. We not about to do this. You let that man get to 420 some damn pounds. The ball was 3 something. He was good, but KB, he ain't but 5'10".
You crazy?
You need to stop this.
Dez is
he is the poster child for that.
He shook my hand. And he's a big ass nigga, dog. That's
he can't move.
Bro, yes, he can.
He gonna be on 600 pound life.
No, he's just a massive. He's a massive person. He's even if he lost, even if he's in shape No, he's in
KB,
shape. He played his downs. He played
you ain't
everything he's
just
doing,
give me that
bro.
nigga
Bro,
400
I'm
plus
trying to tell you,
out
bro.
and get out
Bro,
there and
I'm
do
trying to tell you. I'm
even
trying to
Vito
tell you,
Baylor
bro.
is a force. He ain't even that big, bro. Come on,
Bro, I'm
KB.
trying to tell you, bro. No, don't get me wrong. I think Des Watson, I think the best place for him to be if he gets like 390,
Okay, now we talking. The
385.
man
But
426, KB. He
but I'm
two
trying to tell
cheeseburgers
you,
for 5
426 at what he's doing, bro. He can move, bro. You're crazy.
They gonna get,
I
they
think
gonna
he'll
get his
get
ass with a forklift.
I think he'll get drafted like maybe like fourth, fifth
Listen,
round.
that's a lot of weight. I'm tell you what I
Bro,
say.
I'm
Bro.
trying to
Listen,
tell
that's a
you,
lot of
bro.
weight. And when them two guards, or that guard and center double team his ass and pick him up and bam him, he gonna be out the game. He gonna be hurt every play because he can't get up
I'm
that
trying.
fast, KB.
You correct, bro. I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you. You know,
I
I'm
can't
trying to
wait.
tell you. I think he'll be a fourth, fifth round pick. DK and Badger. DK has a chance to go first round. I think Badger will go second, like top mid second. Um, I think Cam Jackson. I think he'll be like a second, third round guy. Probably second. Jason Marshall. I think we'll have a lot of guys on day two go. We might get one. DK
Did you
might
see you
be
had somebody in the first round?
Shamir DK. Yes.
Oh,
He might get picked towards the end of the first round. I mean, he's like blazingly fast, crisp route runner. He is. I think he's better than Ricky Pearsall.
and
He's faster.
I was shocked
He's
Ricky went
faster.
that high and didn't do shit
He's
out there in San
he
Francisco.
has hands just as good. He got shot in his chest before the season. So what are you talking about? He literally got shot in his chest. Like, what are you talking about? And came back and played. Like, played several games. Like, please. He got shot in his chest. Literally. Like, this guy's crazy. He didn't do anything. The nigga got shot in his chest. And came back and played in the same season.
Didn't do
That's
shit all season.
but get shot, robbed, and played into his chest.
That nigga a rapper.
But no,
He a
but
rapper,
DK,
ain't he? He had to get
yeah,
shot.
Slick Rick. But yeah, man, I think DK is faster than Ricky was. I think his hands are just as good. He's a little bit bigger. I think him running a 4.3 at the combine and his numbers put him in that guy. Like, if it's a team that needs a wide receiver between pick, 21 and down, I could see him going.
I don't know. It just depends on. I think a lot of back end you'll see a lot of trades. I think you'll a lot of see teams from the early second round jump back into that first round possibly. Because again, but I don't know. This is a deep draft, man. I really think you can get starters at any position in round 1 through 3. Seriously, like this draft is relatively deep, but then the names may not be household names. But if you're a football guy, you've been watching the game, especially you got a lot of guys on the defensive line. Defensive line got people from all over the place. I mean, first 2 rounds are gonna be real D line heavy.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because, like I said, this wide receiver class is you got the boy from Arizona, you got Matthew Golden, who, you know what I'm saying, people want.
You got
Luther Burden,
Yeah.
Burden. You got Emeka Egbuka. I don't know if he's gonna get up there. Then after that, you got Trey, you got Isaiah Bond, who I don't know that. Like, when it comes to like some of those guys, I think some of those guys may fall low. Shamir DK, he's ranked over Restrepo. That's crazy.
Don't you got Joe Horn, son?
Joe Horn
Coming from Colorado State, or am I tripping?
I think
Colorado State got like
Colorado
2 coming out, right?
Yeah, Kobe Hudson and no, not Kobe Hudson. Wester and Horn. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this draft shakes out. Again, I think it's about fit, and I think when you have a team, when your play style, like you may see like a Shamir DK go to the Giants to pair next to Neighbors and the guy because he can play in the slot, he can do everything you need to do, and he's fast. Versus going to like the Chiefs, where a guy that may be a little smaller, faster, like Isaiah Bond, may go to a team like that who can break in and out and quick and more of like the what's your boy from UGA?
Lad?
No, not Lad. He was with the Chiefs.
Oh, Miko.
Yeah, he's like a Miko.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like you got guys.
Miko broke into the game being a return guy at first, and then he kind of took off after that. But he was a track guy that he's not really a football guy. He's more of a track guy that became a football guy. If he would have started off as a football guy playing and then went and ran track like Tyreek, he would have been a monster. But
yeah,
you know, then everybody ain't the same, man. But hey, man, great show, man. We appreciate y'all boy coming through. TP coming through.
Yeah.
Do you represent? We ain't seen them boys since they put a whooping on Florida.
Oh, we saw him in the Pop-Tart Bowl. Don't do that.
Oh, we were there. We was one of the talks of college football, like we are when we win some games. You know.
Yeah, man. There you
know, the brand's still strong, as we always know. We took about 10, 12 years off, but we in
Miami this year, ain't it? Florida versus Miami. Y'all got to go down to the Hard Rock, KB. Woo.
Miami got to drive over to Hard Rock too, so it's fine. Same distance for both. The road game for both.
That's one of their toughest games. They ain't gonna come out. They ain't gonna come out of that.
It's a road game.
They ain't gonna come out of there. They ain't gonna come out of there happy.
Hey man, what's up, man? Hey man, y'all got TP, man. You want to plug yourself, man? I know you doing your visual concepts and stuff, man. Y'all got weddings, y'all got videos, you still working.
Tell me, man, you can't come for no wedding, dog. What you talking about?
You calling? Hey, listen, now whether or not you can afford to bring it,
a wedding. A wedding for who? Jay-Z, get out of here. That's it. He ain't doing no regular wedding.
Nah, man. TP Media, man. If y'all need some help with anything visual or whatever the case is, just hit me up. And have a budget. And if you don't have a budget, I will refer you to someone else.
Tony will take a little job, get some tires, get some new lights on his Jeep or something. Like, you know, I need some new incense for my car. I'll take your party.
No, he just said, hey man, if you can't afford it, he got somebody you can afford. He got somebody in your range. So let him know what your budget is, and he gonna plug you with somebody who's reputable. But you know, to get TP to come out, bro, you gotta you gotta have your ducks in a row, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you're gonna have a certain quality of work that you're gonna get, so you gotta pay for it, bro. I like that. I love people putting the standard to what they got going on, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
Indeed.
So I can't wait to get to the point where me and KB get charging folk to come talk to him.
Yeah, here, man, because it's coming, my boy. Yeah,
that's it though. I ain't got nothing else, man.
I'm going to Dreamville this coming up weekend. You know what I'm saying? We'll be out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you going to North Carolina?
Are you going to Dreamville?
What's up? Who you looking forward to seeing the most?
Woo, man, that lineup is crazy. So, for all naughty things, Lil Wayne, Big Timers, you know what I'm saying? Juvenile, when they come, they closing out Saturday. That's gonna be dope. But Sunday, the lineup is crazy, man.
I'm in the reunion tour when they come to the A. I just bought my ticket for that.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to see them. But the Sunday, definitely look forward to seeing J. Cole, Big X the Plug. It's gonna be there. Seeing Erykah Badu in person. Can't wait to see her. Who else, man? Ludacris is gonna be there. I'm a big Earth Gang fan. JID. Yeah, all them guys, man. It seemed like Sunday is like Jess is like, you know, she's, you know, big. She's gonna be singing Keisha Cole and all that Saturday. She's from New Orleans. That's her day. My day, Sunday. Oh man, I'm acting a fool, man. I don't care about Chief Keef. I don't care about 21 Savage. I don't care about Party Next Door. But I know Drake's gonna be there.
Wait,
so,
you violating on this.
You don't like Chief Keef in 21?
Wait.
No, I like 21. I don't care. I'm not like hyped to go see him. Like I'm not like 21. It's just like yeah. Like but I also saw 21. But I went to Drake's concert. It was all a blur, and I saw 21. So I'm also already seen that nigga. I already know his. But at the end of the day, Drake's going to come out Saturday because Party Next Door, 21, Lil Wayne. It's just reeks of Drake being there. Boy Wonder going to be there Saturday doing some producer event. It's just OVO, you know, stuff all over the joint. So Drake most likely is going to come out Saturday night, which I could care less about too because I've already seen that.
You're a Kendrick guy.
Yeah, I mean I'm a Drake fan.
You already done laid your flag down.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a Drake fan. Drake still gets played. I'm not the biggest fan of his newer stuff, but his classics. I mean, I grew up to not grew up, but my adolescence of being in the club and being outside. Drake was on the radio. You feel me? So he was in the club. So I ain't going to disrespect Drake to that much. I still a Drake fan, but not as much as I used to be. I've grown up and matured. He hasn't. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be a movie. You feel me? So
Everybody take a shot at Drake, man.
Right, bro.
Everybody, it's crazy. It's gonna be interesting to see them there because Absol's there. He's TDE. TDE and Dreamville are like cousins. So it's gonna be interesting to see all
What's
that
up,
there.
man?
But yeah, man.
Hey man, before we go, man, I'll be remiss if I ain't say, man, the city definitely feeling it again, man, with that boy Scooter, young Scooter, passing away, man. R.I.P. the young Scooter. They was out there on Edgewood last night doing their thing. I had a cousin hit me today, said they're gonna be posted up over there, Kirkwood today. She had me to come through and do some donuts, go play around. They're gonna be all out there chilling and stuff. I'm like, it's gonna be raining too, so I definitely ain't going. But yeah, man, shout out to no, not shout out, but definitely rest in peace, man. Scooter, man. R.I.P. Scooter, man. Hate to hear that. Hate to hear that. But these rappers got bad, man. KB, you in Texas? What you think about Yellow Bees and getting locked up?
We knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time.
They said Whack 100 said another one on the way. We knew they were coming for a minute. They say Young Dolph, they finished with that Dolph thing.
They tying Big U to Nipsey thing, man. That's a whole nother conversation. It's I'm tired of our black brothers dying over nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Now the Yellow Beezy Mo 3 thing, that's a little deeper.
But see, that's a little.
But I mean, nobody needs to die. But they stuff is like
that's deep. That man tried to take him out first. But now my thing is, you can't pay nobody to go do you. You know what I'm saying? Get out here and let yourself. That man walked you down, and he said he spared you, which he never should have did. He should have never spared him from the jump. Because now Mo 3 look what happened when you spared him. Should have just finished the job. But
he going down because his cousin is snitching on him. But
I mean, if you ain't gonna put the money on that book like you said, hey, get what?
All I know is Dallas was kind of wild when all that was happening.
Right. Then you had the rapper and the little girl. Then that situation.
Yep, Fort Worth. Yeah, man. Dallas ain't no it ain't no walk in the park. Don't get me wrong. I live in the burbs. I'm 30 minutes out of the city, which is where I need to be. South Dallas, hey man. You go down there playing if you want to, boy. Them Dallas boys a jug on you, dance on you, and pop your top, boy. real quick.
It go down in South Dallas.
It do. So respect to my brethren that's around here, boy. I see a dude all the time that, yeah, it's wild. It's wild, but not much different from Atlanta.
Seriously. No, I mean, this situation involved the law enforcement, but at the same time, yeah, Atlanta. Yeah, we see it all the time, man. So, like I said, man, these boys get all this money, man, and either go to jail or go to the grave. I just want a little bit of money. I promise I ain't going to do nothing but buy a few cars.
Hey, that'll make some money. You won't even know it. You want to know it today?
We get out of here. I got to go. What we doing today, man? What you got going on? KB, TP, what you doing today, man? What you got going on?
Look like you're editing.
Right, I was like, lucky over there working already.
Yeah, man, I'll be multitasking, man. I'm doing both. Doing some edits, and I got a little small shoot later on, but till then, I'm just chilling. Got to find me some reels. I need a reel spot. I've been going to all the reel spots.
So you gotta come down to Texas, man.
I was about to say in Atlanta, man. I'm telling you, the Atlanta barbecue be so hit or miss. It's a damn, what's the name of that one spot downtown that I really been like consistent. But they're a little high, but damn, what's the name of that place? A blue building.
Damn. It's a known spot. You ain't talking about Fox Brothers.
No, I ain't gonna give you no known spot. I go to places where you gonna have to, lock the door when you get out.
That's what I'm looking for.
It's gonna be good though. You know
exactly. I already know how
you gotta lock your door when you get out over there. You be like,
I be going to Mr. Pigs. I don't know if you heard of Mr. Pigs.
Mr. Pigs are good. I know what that's at. Yeah, they straight. It's a spot on Keller Road too. I gotta think of the name, but I know locations. It'd be hard for me to think of the name because I just been going to these spots since I was little. But yeah, I send them to you in the chat though.
All right.
Yeah.
KB, take us out, my boy. What you got for today?
Man, getting ready. I got my softball game tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay. Guns out, son. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad that hurt, man.
Nah, man, I be chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get my
37 U.
Hey, oh no, we be chilling.
I know y'all seen the video. I know y'all seen the.
That's a lot of them videos or games that I've seen and watched or been a part of. A lot of legit the actual game. I'd be like, yeah, that was the game before my game, or I know exactly who that is. I know who. Shout out to Georgia Semi-Pro, boy. Them boys is wild.
All right, man. We out, man. Y'all, hey, look for us come back, man. We back next week or the week after. I don't know. We be doing this.
Yeah, we probably do it every other week, man.
We're on a bi-weekly schedule, so we ain't gonna hit next week, but the week after that we'll hit because that'll be the week 2 weeks prior to the draft. 2 weeks after that will be the draft. So yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll set it up bi-weekly until training camp start, man. We'll get back around June in the basketball NBA playoff finals. We usually jump back into it around then when training camp start, man. So hopefully we got a new platform and all a bunch of new stuff we're working on. So stay tuned, man. Live interviews coming up. We get some more coaches, some more players back in the mix, man. Start interviewing some more people, bringing some more guests on, and just start, man, just having a good time, man. Start turning up, telling stories and stuff like that, man. But yeah, if you need us, man, y'all know where to find us at. Toe2Toe Sports on all platforms, especially on X with KB be on there taking shots at Miami all day long.
I'll be chilling. Till next time, man. Y'all be easy.
Peace.
You know what I mean? I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
That joint stopped immediately.
I was about to say, well, that thing cut fast, didn't it? What the hell?
I forgot it don't do no
countdown none of that cut off. But I gotta get my little one, bro. Hit me and text. We'll goddamn chop it up and figure out this platform thing.
All right, bro.
All right, cool.